Course in Miracles show number 152. And this one, we are talking about a mistake that we often or probably all make. And it's the belief that loss is possible and that anybody could gain from somebody else's loss. Now, in the world, we believe that loss is possible and that somebody else gains when I lose. So if I don't really go gambling anymore. It's been a while. If I go to the casino and lose money, somebody gains. Maybe it's the casino, unless I'm playing like a poker game and somebody else gains. Well, in the world, obviously loss is possible. So I'm making that clarification. But we talked about last time the two judgments of the Holy Spirit is love and basically a call for love, a call for help. And any answer, any asking for help is answered. And within that, I talked about our lack of awareness. Within that, we make mistakes. So one of the mistakes we believe is that loss is possible. So sometimes I look, say in my real estate business, sale falls through. That's a loss for everybody, right? A lot of times when a sale falls through, it's probably not a gain for anybody. Could be in real estate, you have multiple offers. Somebody gets it, other people lose the multiple offers. So somebody had a gain, somebody have a loss. So in the world, we can find all these situations. I just gave you a couple of them, one relevant to me and one not, that a loss is possible and it seems like somebody else's gain. So of course, that's why we believe that. But in the spiritual realm, in truth, it's a mistake to believe that loss is possible and that somebody else gains from it. So how can we shift these beliefs? I think I talked about it a couple of videos ago. It's just consistently learning, applying, failing, stumbling, like relearning. And a lot of times I think people focus on the loss that they don't have, which would be a worry, which would be fear, which is not truth. So it's realization that believing in loss in the way we believe in the world is not real in the spiritual realm. Now in the world, when you're looking at loss, is it really a loss? Or is it a gain for somebody? Or is it really nothing? And you can just move on. It depends. It's a different, depending on how competitive of the thing you're doing is. But I wanted to bring it up, because every once in a while, this is where I got this from, it's midweek, get a sharing of a little lesson that comes on my email. I'm like, this is a good one. This is a good one to flush through, because I believe some of my focus is the focus on loss, and it causes stress. It causes, setback. It causes distraction. And it's like I'm identifying it as a slight problem for me that steals my peace. So if it's a slight problem for me, who in general, I'm pretty peaceful and feel good about most things. But when there is a loss, I can have a setback. So this is probably a setback for many, many people. So just bringing it up that it's a mistake to believe loss is possible, hopefully can help somebody like, I'm thinking about worrying about my loss, worrying about what might be a loss, worrying about somebody else's gaining. If I don't get this, I lose, they gain. That's a problem. Spiritually, that's a problem. That causes challenges, that causes sickness, that causes, issues. So we have to learn to shift from that, like, not a loss. And sometimes we can just bless and release, but just sometimes we can look at things from a higher perspective, which is what we're working on, especially me, but I'm sure other people